It's the Heat, SiriusXM. I'm Mina SayWhat. You're in Mina's house. Joining the house today are the Flockas. Waka Flocka, Tami. Hello, how are y'all?
Hi, how are you?
What up? What up?
Girl, I was excited to talk to y'all because I be watching y'all on TV and I love y'all as a couple. So I was excited to see y'all today. So you're coming back to TV. What the Flocka on WeTV, right? It comes on 9 p.m. Eastern time. So I was watching the last episode and you guys actually had to cut it short because of the pandemic. And Tam, you actually revealed that you even had COVID. So like now that you're filming again, like how have things changed since that time?
Things are open back up, has been opening back up. So the last time that we was in filming, we were literally stuck in quarantine for like, what was it, 2 weeks? Yeah. We were like literally stuck in quarantine for 2 weeks. Yeah. I couldn't leave, you couldn't do anything. So now, when we started back filming, things were opening back up. We were able to do Charlie's Kinsey. We were able to we're just getting back to normalcy. And it was hard trying to adjust because of, mentally that pandemic kind of had everybody feeling weird. But it worked out.
Was it fun being quarantined with this guy? I mean, he has a Scully on right now with like a face mask. What was that like, y'all being quarantined together?
It was just the normal, I just was cooking more. I feel like we gained a lot of weight. It was just normalcy in the house and stuff, but I think we was zooted every, now and then, but other than that.
Right. So Tam, you got COVID. Did the whole family get COVID?
No, actually, when I caught COVID, it was actually after the press run that we did in LA after our first, we did press for our show airing the first season. And when I caught it, Waka and Charlie were drinking a lot of herbs, a lot of black tonic roots, and neither one of them got sick, but my mom came over to take care of me and she got sick.
Wait, so were you kissing Waka? Like, that's interesting in itself.
Yes.
Really?
He slept next to me every night and didn't catch anything.
What? What kind of herbs? What kind of herbs you taking, Waka?
Right.
The Dr. Flocka herbs that I'm about to put out.
He has a cabinet full of herbs.
Yeah.
Okay, give me 2 herbs. Give me your 2 main herbs.
Oh, I say right now, I like sea moss for the 92 minerals. I like chlorophyll. Chlorophyll builds red blood cells and help with the digestion. And I got a whole like concoction of like herbs to clean out the digestion. Because your digestion system is what put all the herbs to your body. So if your digestion system is messed up.
These are all of his herbs here. And he has more like
wow.
And he's just an herb guy.
Yo, so y'all was in it. Like every secretion in her body, you were in it, Waka, and didn't get COVID?
None, 0.
And I would hear Charlie in the morning, I would hear her crying. And he like, drink it. And she's like, it's nasty. And he was like, I don't care, drink it. And I was so sick. I was like, you know what? I'm not going to interfere. Like, she does need to drink this stuff. And she didn't get sick either.
What? My mind is so blown right now. So I would say you guys are not on board with the vaccine then, right?
No.
Hell no.
Because you got your own natural herb that really, you guys are test tube babies. Like, so you kissed your daughter every day, Tami, every day while you had COVID. And
Charlie actually, before I knew I had, because I caught it, what was that, February?
Yeah, it was February.
It was like February of last year when it first, we didn't even know what the symptoms was during this time. We were still figuring it out. So when I got sick, I just thought I had a really bad flu. I was like, something is not right. The only difference was I had a headache that made me want to jump off the building and my back was in excruciating pain. I didn't realize that it was COVID until I lost my taste and my smell. I couldn't smell or taste anything. And I was not congested. I didn't have any mucus or anything because I was trying to figure out, well, how am I breathing through both of my nostrils, but I can't taste or smell a damn thing. So that's when I saw one of the basketball players tweet, yo, could loss of taste and smell be one of these symptoms? And I kind of like was freaked out. I was like, oh my God. I was like, I woke up 5 o'clock in the morning. I was like, Waka, I got COVID. I got COVID. I'm like, I can't smell it, taste anything. I was like crying. And he was like, man, you good, you good. He was scared, but he was trying to act like he wasn't scared. And I was like, and I've been around Charlie. I was more scared, like the fact that I was around Charlie. Like I didn't want her to get anything. But I would hear him every morning, wake her up and make her drink herbs. And like I said, she was fighting him. She was crying because it's not good, but it's good for you.
Right.
So, and normally I would be like, Waka, leave her alone. Don't make her drink it. But this time I was like, make her ass drink it. And she drank it. Yeah.
That is incredible. So Tam, do you have any of those like residual symptoms that people be having like months after, or is it completely like gone?
No, I'm not claiming that, sweetheart. I don't know. What symptoms are people having?
Oh, girl, there's a list of them. I mean, I don't even want to put that out there. There's a whole list that people are having like months after.
No, I haven't had any type of problems. I got sick, I got better. And that's that. My mom, she got sick and I nursed her back and she got better. And I was kind of more scared for my mom than anything because my mom is 60. She thinks she's 22, but she's really, she's 60. And she even got better. So I'm not, I don't claim that. I just,
Okay. It's the Herb family, man.
Good. God bless. Listen, Tami and Waka are here. We're talking about What the Flocka on WeTV. We'll be back in a bit at SiriusXM The Heat. Mina SayWhat. So, like I said, I watched the first season. Tam, you had put out music and your music was incredible, right? But at first, Waka was really on your ass about the business part of releasing music. So since then, are you guys better with, the business aspect in terms of letting Waka help you? Or is he like completely, are you on some mind your business kind of stuff?
No, I kind of backed up because I got so much other stuff since this pandemic that I'm trying to, do as well. Charlie has a clothing line we're launching. I'm relaunching my swimsuit in resort wear. I'm debuting resort wear this year. I'm opening up a store. A showroom. I got so much going on with that. And of course I have music that I've recorded. And so I'm just like, I let him just take that part off of me for a little bit because I can't do it all.
Right. I love that. So Waka, you're kind of like her business manager, right?
No, I wouldn't take it.
I don't even want to go that far. I'm just a friend. I'm a husband and I'm just supporting. So when she got time to get back there and appoint somebody to be there, then that time is there. But for right now, I just want to win. I feel like this is my wife, yeah.
Yeah, and I think that was kind of your way of trying to support her in her music, like trying to make sure that it's rolled out correctly and there's a timeline and stuff like that. So
yeah, but she don't respect the timeline stuff.
Well, you know how we are as women. We want it when we want it and we want it now. And Tami, you must have felt like a pressure to put the music out because everybody else is like, where is it? Where is it?
Yeah, I did, but I kind of move it. I'm a firm believer in timing and, in God's timing. So I don't buck. I actually move better under pressure. I'm a Leo. So I'm a procrastinator, but when I get it done, it's going to get done. And if I'm not into it wholly, like I just can't half-add something. So if I'm not completely into it, then I don't be excited about it. I'm not enthusiastic. I'm not going to go for it. I have to know and believe 100% that like, oh, this is exactly what I want it to be. I'm very particular and I criticize myself more than anybody.
Yeah. Deb really loved your project and she approved it. And, Deb is a tough cookie, Waka's mother. What did her approval do for you? Of the music?
I guess, it's always good to hear her feedback, just from her being in the industry for so long. And, I love hearing positive feedback, about especially about my music, because I'm sensitive about my stuff. You know how it goes. But it meant a lot. It does. It definitely means a lot.
So, I'm really interested because it kind of all played out on TV. once you're going through your arguments on TV personally, then do you then go and unpack all the things that happen on TV? Like, how do y'all do that? Do y'all go to counseling? Like, how do you fix all the stuff that happens on TV?
Well, we don't separate it. What happens on TV is what happens in real life. Like, we don't do things just for the camera. So if it's something that we have an issue with, then we have an issue with it across the board. If we beef across the board. If we're happy across the board. If we're not happy, that morning we wake up and the camera still happen to be there, you're gonna see that we're not happy. you get what I'm saying? Like, we ain't gonna act like, oh, the camera's on, let's turn it up. No, get away from me. I don't want to be around.
But like, the camera shows us a piece of it. So what happens after? Like, how do you guys resolve? Do you talk about it? Do you do counseling? You know, how do you do
counseling? Hell no, we don't do counseling.
I mean, we have counseling, but it's not for TV. We like, you know, we have a way that we argue and then we talk. Like, we just give each other space. Like, even the producers on the show are like, "Are you farting?
Huh?
What is that noise? Oh,
oh, that's the leather."
No, so we have a way there. You turn your camera down. So we have a thing, like, even producers,
okay,
they're like,
bully,
arguing today, and then for right now, and then the producers are like, oh my God, like, they're gonna be beefing, and you know, like, this is gonna be a horrible filming day. And then 5 minutes later we're laughing. They're like, oh, okay. So now they kind of even know, like, this is what they do. Like, we're gonna be really be mad that long unless it's something real serious.
Yeah. How about your music, Waka? You coming back to that? What are we doing there? Or you're done?
No, I'm not done.
Okay. That's good to hear, because Flockavelli was a classic.
Yeah, I'm not done.
All right, that's good to hear. Waka Flocka, Tami are joining us. What the Flocka on WeTV. We have more with them on the Heat, SiriusXM. So when you read online, quarantine either had a good effect, like on Neo is having another baby, or like quarantine had a not so good effect, like in my personal life. So how would you classify that for you guys?
I think for me personally, I can't go Waka, I can speak for myself. It definitely, I kept telling you, like, after quarantine, it felt weird. It kind of feels like you're trying to find that. It's like you're trying to find some type of like some normalcy again. So for me, I had to try to get my mind back into, like, I was like, okay, what is going on? I was feeling depressed. I was feeling anxious. I was feeling like depressed, anxious, like, you know, not motivated, trying to find the creativity, not in the creative space that I'm normally in. And I had to kind of like pray and pull myself out of it. Like, even when we were filming, I had to stop filming for like 2 weeks because I just felt like I was just overwhelmed, you know. So I think for me, the pandemic I didn't pay it any attention, but it really did have an effect. I was like, things are just weird. Like, I just feel weird. I just felt indifferent.
Yeah. How about you, Wak? Because you was on that sea moss. I don't know. You might have been feeling amazing.
Quarantine for me on a health tip shit, I was good. But mentally, I think I got through a lot. Emotionally, I dealt with a lot. Physically, I got fat. Tami just stuffed me like a chicken.
Speak on your own fatness.
And it just, man, it was definitely a year of like just reflecting. Like, damn, this is what I became. This is where I'm at. Where do I want to go? Who is the grown Waka? What do he like? And I just figured out I like a lot of things that I never paid attention to. I always like, I want it all.
So how did that affect your relationship? Was it difficult, or were you guys like having sex every day?
It wasn't about, we definitely, it wasn't about like our relationship. I think last year was more about how you feel.
Oh. Because
the relationship is our relationship. It can't nothing break that, hurt that, crush that, nothing. I think it was more so like us, how we feel as a person, as a husband, as a wife, as a parent, as somebody's sister or brother, or somebody's boss, or whatever you want to call us. I think we just a reflection here.
Yeah. What's going on with the baby? I was reading that we're gonna see you guys kind of go through that on this season.
I don't know what they're talking about.
No. What you mean? It said it in the headline.
I don't know what they're talking about.
Tami, what's going on with this baby? Oh, you're muted.
Like it's God's timing. Like I said, I'm a firm believer in timing, so I'm just leaving it at that.
Are you guys going through like trying to conceive, like, you know, the process of fertility and stuff like that?
No, we ain't got no issues, none of that shit. Excuse my language. No, we just it like people don't talk to us out of it.
I mean, it's so much pressure for a baby. Like we just.
And I in no way want to put that pressure on you because I feel the pressure myself. I mean, in the pandemic, I literally was like, should I freeze my eggs? And I've been going down that rabbit hole, you know, just because you start thinking about the future and the time that has slipped during this pandemic, all the things you wanted for yourself that you couldn't even accomplish. So I'm not even trying to put that on you, to be honest, because I feel the heat myself, but I just wanted to ask.
No, we appreciate it.
Yeah. More with Tami and Waka here on the Heat SiriusXM. I'm Mina SayWhat. You guys are also on like Growing Up Hip Hop Atlanta. So how do you balance that? Like, that's a lot of filming.
It is definitely a lot. I'll be baby, you can still, it's echoing again. I'll be well, sometimes I don't even know which show we'll be filming for because I don't like like I said, we do things natural to our life. And we don't want to be like, you know, fake. So I'd rather not know what I'm filming for. Just tell me when to show up and just let me naturally do, you know what I'm saying, have natural conversations, things like that. So he does the same thing. He don't be knowing half the time which show we filming for. We just show up and we just do what we do.
Right. Wak, so the last time we spoke was a long time. You were on tour with Steve Aoki. So you was getting that like Steve Aoki cake in the face money touring. I mean, how have you reevaluated all that? You know I saw you had some tour dates, but are you going back on tour? Like, what's going on there?
The shows never stop. I just stopped the shows. Like the shows ain't gonna never stop. They just never stop. It's all in me. I think right now, it's like where I want to be in my career. Do I want to be touring all my career? No. I don't want to be going 4 or 5 days out the week no more. I'd probably deal with like 3 days out the month, 4 out the month. That's cool. But I don't know about no 300 shows again. Hell no.
And y'all in Atlanta, right? So I'm in New Jersey. So when I think of Atlanta, I feel like everything is open. Like everybody's out here party. Is that what is going on down there?
Pretty much.
Are they on that CMOS too?
Might be. It's Atlanta. You can buy anything, girl.
Okay, so now I understand when you say the shows has been there, Waka. It's just been that you separate yourself. Okay, that it makes sense to me. So what else are we gonna see this season on, particularly that show with the Flocka?
You're gonna see a lot more of Charlie and her personality. A lot of Charlie growing up and becoming. She has her kinsey on this season, and you know even that was challenging because she's turned into a little woman, and she's opened up a lot more. Me and Walker were completely shocked at Charlie this season. We was like, oh, because usually Charlie don't like the camera. She kind of like does her own thing. She's in her own world. But this season, she was just like, what's up? It's like, this is who I am. It's like you literally see her grow right in front of you. Like it's crazy.
Well, she's 15 and technically you could say she's a reality TV show star. I mean, you know how many 15-year-olds would love that? Like my cousin's kids, all they want to do is be famous. That's all these kids want these days. They want to be famous.
She's the opposite. Charlie's the totally opposite. She's about to turn 16 now. And she's the totally opposite. She's not the TV girl. She keep her little friends and that's what it is. She's not the girl that like, she's just wants to be Charlie. So even when the cameras are on, she just like, oh, okay. Like, you know, and I think it shows, I told her one day, I was like, you're gonna come out so bratty on TV because you really don't care. She was like, I really don't. Like, they want to record me. This is what they. She shows up with her head all over the place. Like, oh, I'm like, you know, you had to film today, right? She's like, oh, okay, I'm here. And I'm like, you wasn't gonna do your hair? She's like, she literally does not. That she just marches to her. And I think that's what makes her so unique is that she really doesn't care.
Waka, as a father, you know, what's going on with your relationship with Charlie? Because this is the age where they like, Dad, I want nothing to do with you.
She definitely ain't saying she don't want nothing to do with me. Oh shit, we gonna get that right there.
They actually got closer.
Yeah, we
Oh.
that's my dog. Like Charlie, like, you know what it is? She at that age where you gotta become friends, but you her father. Like, still. I don't know, man. That's just my baby. I don't know. I understand her a whole lot better now. Like, she's so smart and headstrong. Like, I was like, oh, my daughter's so fragile. And no, not Charlie. Good luck for anybody.
Who told you that, though?
Huh? Yeah, my wife. Like, Tammy's done, like, don't say nothing, just listen to her. I'm like, okay, let me listen. And then when I start listening, she start opening up. And I start understanding her logic better and who she is as a person. And now I could tell how Charlie think in situations now. She's definitely a daredevil, though. That's the only thing that scared me.
And she definitely gets that from his side, because I mean
that probably came from me.
Yeah, he put that in her because she's a free spirit. Like,
well, I can't wait to watch all of that. WeTV, What the Flocka, Thursday nights, right? At 9 p.m. Eastern time. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us. I appreciate you. Okay.
Thank you for
having us.
I'll be watching.
Bye.
Thank you.
It's The Heat, SiriusXM.